Right, next up we have, well, this area is going to be adorned with glamour and beauty and immense talent. The lady that's about to come up does also happen to work in the same place that I do, and she's very, very senior. So could you please give her a massive round of applause for Jenny?
Hi. I've got 3 pieces for you today, and 2 are an insight into my life, and they are sort of autobiographical, but I'm not really as scary as that. And the third one's an insight into my nocturnal life, but I have to tell you that there's no sex involved in the daytime or the night. The first one's called Superwoman. I can work late, bake that cake at short notice for that celebration, even though the recipient is no relation, no friend, or even someone I know. I can go with the flow. It's not a problem, no bother at all. I'm at your beck and call. My energy is infinite. I'll step in at the last minute. I'm selfless and easygoing. My life is free-flowing. No job is too difficult for me. I'm all singing and dancing and love juggling and balancing. Have no fear when Jenny's here to sort out your problems whenever they appear. Super confident and competent and never ever reluctant. Anything you need, just ask. I'll never say no to that difficult task. How long's a piece of string? Yes, I can fit that extra work in. No mountain is too difficult. No mountain is too far for me to climb. I have plenty of time. What's that? You want me to go to the gym? I'm sorry, I simply can't fit that in. This one, another aspect of my daily life. My life is full of meetings. I don't know whether anybody else has that same problem. Some meetings are good and some not so. No prizes for guessing which one this is. I'm already anticipating what you're going to say, what you're going to whinge about. You don't actually have to open your mouth or say anything for me to be annoyed by it, and by you. You don't actually ever have to say anything again in your life. Not utter a single word for me to feel enraged by you. I'm getting scared. And what you say. Your stock phrase that you repeat time after time are like needles in my eyes, like a wasp trapped in my ear. Every time you say it, every sentence you start with it, the way you roll your eyes before you open your mouth, that self-centered, self-important, self-deluding diatribe that you're always oozing, gushing, spurting all over us unfortunate people who have to endure it and breathe the same air as you. If you stopped breathing and choked on your own words and went blue in the face and fell face down on this table, the same air would no longer be shared air with you, and my life and this world would be so much better. I bet you would choke noisily. Make the most of it. Show off your choking abilities. Competitive, theatrical choking. Dominant choking. Be the best, most noticeable choker, putting the rest of us in the shade. If it was possible to be a strategic choker, you would be the one. While the rest of us poor suckers remain tactical chokers, choking on our own impotent rage. Oh, for fuck's sake, just shut up! You're getting quite scared now? Quite scary at night as well.
I think your husband should be more scared.
Yeah, well actually, it's quite interesting. This third one's called The Fevered Ramblings of an Insomniac. How long is it going to last this time, this damned wakefulness? How long is it going to last tonight? How long is this phase going to last? All week? All month? Longer? I'm getting that familiar feeling of dread. Tonight it started with the tiniest flicker of a thought about what I needed to do for tomorrow. I recognised it immediately for what it was. The first hairline crack of the dam that's holding back all manner of random paranoid thoughts, worries, insecurities and grievances. I can't stop the crack from spreading, and I know I won't be able to hold back the tide. and soon my previously sleepy head will be flooded with negative thoughts that won't go without a fight. Counting sheep is useless because I start worrying about them escaping. Reciting the alphabet backwards in my head helps occasionally, so I'll try it. Z. Y. Why? What? The letter Y. Think of the letter Y, not the question. Why am I such a failure? I've only managed to get to the second letter of the backwards alphabet. I have less concentration ability than an absent-minded gnat. Why can't I sleep when John is gently snoring beside me? Why is it that I love this man, my soulmate, so completely and deeply in the daytime, but right now, in my tormented state, I would happily hold a pillow over his face for the crime of being able to achieve peaceful, untroubled sleep when I have the world's troubles on my mind? Stop. Think calm thoughts. Think about being on a lovely, fluffy, comfy cloud. This luxurious goose-down pillow and quilt that we bought to enhance our sleeping experience. Although this is a giant dormouse over there, could just sleep as well under a tarpaulin and a sack of potatoes for a pillow. And I'm not exactly getting payback for investment here. The continuous loop of bizarre obsessive thought association continues. I decide to read a bit. That's supposed to help. I'll find a book. It's not like putting the light on and stomping around the bedroom is going to wake up Rip Van Winkle over there. Probably not a good idea to read a suspense thriller at this time. Now I'm wide awake. I look across at John. He has absolutely no idea that I've had such a turbulent night. He's still sleeping peacefully, dreaming about whatever lovely things that people who sleep dream about. I wouldn't mind having nightmares as long as it meant I was sleeping. I'm lying here like one of those funny-looking, big-eyed nocturnal creatures. What are they called again? Something beginning with a P or a B. I've got to know. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to sleep. I could get up and Google it, but that's probably not very soothing. I look again at John, who's still snoring away serenely. Does he know how murderous that makes me feel? I lean across and say, John, wake up! What's the name of that nocturnal creature with the big eyes that begins with a P or a B? John opens one sleepy eye and says, bush baby, that would be the primates native to southern Africa, found mainly between Angola and Tanzania. Is there anything else, my love, that you need? He says sweetly. No, I growl, as he slips back to sleep straight away, as I raise the luxurious but useless goose-down pillow above his well-rested face.
Finding out who the person is in the meeting.
I'll tell you when I win the lottery.
One day when you win the lottery.